All right. First one is, thank you, Coda. Squeeze your heels to your seat to pinch the ball. You should feel your hamstrings and glutes. Keep your lower back on the ground. Yes, thank you for that. And head on the ground, because we're not trying to arch our back, we're actually trying to draw on our abs. Yeah, help me push my abs in, thanks. Squeeze the ball, plant your hands and arms into the floor. Push your fingers in, okay, Coda, thank you. Your fingers and your forearms, the palms of your hands into the floor. Squeeze the ball and try to curl up and coordinate down. I think inhaling before you curl up, so squeeze and inhale. And exhale on the way down. So you're going to feel core in a unique way and obviously engage your hamstrings and glutes. Again, my hands are working as a stabilizer so that my core can control the ball down. Really pinch this ball. Heels come close to your seat. Good. And then pinch the ball with the knees. Bring the feet inside the ball angle. So instead of the ball and my feet going out, let the ball and my feet go in a little bit. That allows me to squeeze the knees, to pinch the ball, and push into the ground to bridge up. To bridge up, keep the lower back on the ground and push from the hamstring and glutes to come up first, even if you don't come very high. And relax. Engage your pelvic floor. That's your glute, hamstring, even your groin, and all of the muscles in your pelvis. Engage as stabilizers and stabilize them before relaxing. Engage from the floor with your feet. Engage all of those muscles as you squeeze. And then relax. Good. If you want to, you can actually incorporate the straight leg bridges, which is going to be a hamstring and glute, and even your hamstring curls. Really root those hands into the ground to help you balance. The hands, the forearms, but you'll bridge up and bridge up high as you curl and coordinate back out. Good. And then standing up, quarter squats. So you can do kind of a practice hip hinge with both legs first. Coda. And then do that with single leg. So hip hike and hip hinge, quarter squat. Push through the ground to get back up. Hip hinge, quarter squat. Push through the ground to get up. Hip hinge, quarter squat. Stand up. Coda! Come here. Hip hinge, quarter squat forward. Stand up by putting force on the ground. Keep the hip hike. Hip hinge, quarter squat. Hip hinge, quarter squat. Up, gotcha, Coda. Hip hinge, quarter squat. Feel it from that same muscle connections that you got from the ball. And then the other leg, I'll demo facing here. So hip hinge, you'll quarter squat, stand up. Sorry, hip hike, hip hinge, quarter squat, and stand up. Feel that from behind. Put force into the floor. other thing would be to do hamstring activation. You could pinch the ball standing up and just stabilizing it. Use a wall to help you stabilize, and from there use a wall to actually work on those angles of running, pinching the ball behind the knee imaginary so that you can put the running position into play using the right muscles instead of using the hip flexor to lift up. Your heel's recovering underneath you, let it fall, heel underneath you, let it fall. And that extension, similar to that quarter squat extension, we're just staying stable to activate that heel recovery. And then you can even put in some cadences or rhythms, frequency, kind of like 90 beats per minute, since we do 180 for both feet. So those would be your exercises before you go run. I feel pretty warmed up and ready to put it in, so enjoy. Go ahead. Say bye. Come here. Love you.